So, Greg, you have a problem with Rodgers doubling down on his "I own you" comments?
See, I know what you think. You tried to close that last segment out saying, you know, those hair guys, they probably will have a problem with it. Well, I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Shave.
I don't. I love the fact that he doubled down because this is truth. There is no doubt that he owns the Bears. He owns the Bears. Let me explain. Let me just take you back down memory lane, shall I? 2010, 2011 season, there's this team called the Green Bay Packers. They weren't even really supposed to make the playoffs. They're going into week 17 at Lambeau. Who's coming into town? The Chicago Bears have an opportunity to stop what the Green Bay Packers at the time, and myself being on that team, felt like was a Super Bowl opportunity. Windows closing. What happens? They play all their guys. They try to slam the door in our face. We kick through that door. We get in the dance. After getting into the dance, now in order to get to the Super Bowl, we got to go knock on your front door, come into your front room, and win and put a W up in front of your mom, your dad, your siblings, your family and friends. So to tell Aaron Rodgers, stop saying that you own him. Nah, he owns them because the only way he got a Super Bowl championship ring is by coming into your backyard and beating you at your own game and playing it better and then hoisting it up in front of your face. That is when you own somebody. Now, I'll let you guys decide whether or not he should have or should not have said it.
Oh, you really invested in this one. I guess that ring really means a lot.
It means a little bit.
Good Lord. Acho, let me go right now.
Please, sir.
I'm with you, Greg, but I'm going to take a little of the hot sauce off of that plate. I mean, God dang, I'm trying to eat. Boy, it's spicy nuggets over here. Look. I'm not mad at his comments. I'm not mad at the emotions that really occur on the football field, as I'm not mad at someone who goes to a presser pregame, postgame, and tells you exactly how they feel. We ask the questions, but we don't want the answers. So in a moment like this where everyone is mic'd up because they got the big boom mics on the sidelines, we could pick up the audio on every single player. Trust me, they can. They just filter it for our own public consumption. People love football, but do they know what they really love? This is the emotional content that the game of football makes me love the most. When people go out there and really let you know how committed, how much they really love the game, and how passionate they are about it. This is a rivalry game on top of that, as Greg just went through and alluded to. When it's a rivalry game, everyone loves that. Oh, yeah, let's see the Bears versus the Packers. But do y'all really love the rival? Do you really love that there's going to be opposition? Do you really love that there's going to be two guys on two different sides wearing two different colors who don't love each other for 3 hours? This is a moment that I love about it. Now, the only thing I don't like is the media. Us, we, doing this. Doubling down? He ain't double down. Y'all looking at this situation and reminding him of it, and he's like, yeah, I said it then, I meant it then, I mean it right now. It's not really doubling down. It's not two different things. It's the same thing you're looking at twice. Like if somebody comes up to you with a single patty, and then you come back to me and come back with the same single patty, it ain't a double burger. It's just the same damn single patty. That's what they try to present it and frame it in the media. I caught y'all suckers. But point being, I love a guy who means it and says it with his chest.
Fellas, I hear you. I feel you.
Here we go.
But I don't like it. The only reason truly I don't like it isn't because he can't back it up, isn't because he hasn't backed it up, is not because he hasn't earned the right to say it. Again, Greg Jennings, I just say, what do you gain by saying it, Aaron Rodgers? Once again, the Bears players also get paid. The defensive linemen, the linebackers, the cornerbacks, they also get paid. Why would you give any potential additional fuel, fire, motivation to people who also get paid? A couple things can irk somebody on a football field. You can joke about this, joke about that. But if somebody says, I own you, I'm going to find whatever extra strength I have within me to let it be known that that is not the case. Now, not to say the Packers aren't still going to win. Now, it's not to say Aaron Rodgers ain't still going to ball. But I just hate when people write checks that others have to cash. Because while Aaron Rodgers can do a lot of things that will make him a first-ballot Hall of Famer, he can't protect himself, Greg Jennings. I know that much. Aaron Rodgers can do a lot of things, but he can't play left tackle. He can't play right tackle. He can't play either guard position, and he definitely cannot snap himself the football. So all these things that Aaron Rodgers can do, there's a whole lot of help that he needs. And now he just fueled the emotions of the Bears players even more so. One of the most storied rivalries in the history of all sports. And now, Aaron Rodgers, you just added even more to it. I simply say, for what? What do you gain?
So the difference, I just want everybody listening, America, to listen to the last segment, your head coach is saying. And yes, that's your head coach. But players don't respond to head coaches like they do an alpha leader. And the alpha leader in this instance is your quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. Now, when Aaron Rodgers says we own you and we can call it doubling down or what have you, we're going to back that up. So you saying that everybody is going to have a little added pressure and Robert Quinn and supporting cast, they're going to be coming after him. And Aaron Rodgers understands he has a defense that is balling out of control. He has an offense that they haven't even really peaked. They haven't even played their best game of the year. He hasn't played his best game of the year, hopefully, in his mind. So when you understand that and you're still at, 9-3, and you're second in the NFC, you're sitting on top of this division as though you are the dominant big brother, I'm going to say and do exactly what I want. And as Marcellus alluded to, when you get into the action of the game and you make a play, those type of emotions come out. That's why when you see in the NBA or in college, you see somebody get dunked on, they stand there like, because those emotions, everything that you've been working for, the defense, the tip, the threes, all that feels good. But when you really show off and show up on somebody, you just got to let them know for that moment, because it's everything that you've done coming out in those moments. That's what makes you love this game. That's what makes you get behind your teammate when he is your leader and say, we got you, boss.
It's just reality, man. And the root of reality is real. And if we're going to keep it real up here as former players, as we should, this is how it goes. This is the emotional content. I am not scared when I'm on the football field. Doesn't mean I do everything I intend to do. Doesn't mean I win every game. Doesn't mean I make a play every time. But I'm still not scared, and I'm certainly not fearful of consequence. I think Acho is really fearful of the consequence. Like, what does it help you? What does it help you attain? What is the goal of this? Look, a lot of time in this world, we talk about fear of failure, which is what can happen if things go wrong, and I don't want anything to go wrong. How about fear of success? Because I see right now, this is a situation in the mind play of be careful when the rabbit gets the gun. Be careful when they're on defense and I can't protect myself. I give a damn about what y'all can do. Look, whenever I hear somebody talking about, I'm going to gain some extra strength or I'm about to go out there and go get you, I'm like, where was that strength at before I said that? Oh, you now mustered up more? Well, guess what? If you already had it and wasn't activating it, you think I'm going to be scared now? That's a you problem, not a me problem. So, yeah, the Bears players do get paid. But since Aaron Rodgers owns the Bears, he's the one paying them. I love it. I love it. This takes me back to this situation. This is real. Y'all remember when Compton had all them songs and movies and all that stuff? And I had to live there, but, you know, I grew up there and then moved and all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, it's some of that, it's some of this, it's not all of that, it's not all of this. But I remember there were times when somebody got to pierce through, actually came and visit, actually came to Grandma's house, came and kicked it with me. And all of a sudden, you know, in the back of their head, they got every movie image and they got every rap song. But it's a big difference between Ice Cube told you, and then when we on Compton Boulevard leaving Zorba's going through that alley, I said, yeah, this is a shortcut. And they ain't want to take the shortcut. So all I'm telling y'all is, do y'all really know football? Do y'all really love what y'all watching? Because Aaron Rodgers just took you through the alley. He just took you through the shortcut. He just took you to where it really is real. I'm not mad at a guy like that. But, Acho, I guess you can.
Sel, remember, and G, you was on this show, I believe, during the course of the August months, the September months, the June, July months. We was talking a lot of track and field. Whole lot of track and field, Greg Jennings, and one of the most notable, prominent characters of discussion, Sha'Carri Richardson. Oh, boy, what was we talking about her. And it's not that she wasn't incredibly talented. It's not that you could say that she owned so many of the American sprinters. She was dominant. But, boy, there came a time when she didn't just get ninth, Greg Jennings. She got last, as Marcellus Wiley will say it. Now, why was that such a big deal? Not because people don't lose. People lose all the time. People greater than her, Allison Felix. We've seen her lose. Greats lose. But when you proclaim yourself as the champ, when you say, come get me, when you say, I own you, then when you get got, or when those in which you own relinquish and find their freedom, now it is that much bigger a deal. When Sha'Carri was winning without talking, we were still going to praise him for winning. And if Rodgers wins without talking, we still going to praise him for winning. You gain nothing, absolutely nothing, by doubling down on your ownership before the game. Say it after the game, like Richard Sherman. When you try me with a star receiver like Crabtree, these are the results you're going to get. Say it post-game. But to say it pre-game, you gain nothing and potentially lose everything.
Man, Reggie Jackson, boy. Whew, I'm glad it's pointing out there. Wow. Shouldn't point, I guess. These big moments come, and they come with risk, but they come with great reward because they come with great risk. I love it like that. All I know is Aaron Rodgers knows what he's stepping in, and he's fine with it. He even said in those comments, furthermore, he said, yeah, I know there's going to be a time where they should come back to haunt me. Okay, but this whole thing, like, we got to be fearful of the consequence, or more so the reaction. I don't think that's how the game is played, because I didn't get into sports because of the reaction. I got into sports because of that action.